Hi everyone, this is Natasha and I wanted to share with you a cute little table setting or name placement at the table, maybe for your Easter dinner. So what I did is I used the bakery box die from Lifestyle Crafts, and this is what it looks like. And I did cut it with my cuddle bug so it fits fine in the width. So let me just show you a sample. I just cut this out of my favorite black cardstock, and this is nice heavyweight cardstock. I did not use a crease pad. I just used my regular sandwich for my dies, for the regular Cuttlebug sandwich. So that's for thin dies. That's the 8-plate C and a B, and it cut fine. And you see there's perforations perfectly. You could see right there. So what I did is, because this has a pattern side and a flat side, when I went to cut it, I first put the pattern side down because I want the pattern on the outside. So that's just one thing you have to keep in mind. So let me show you what I did. The length of the die is long enough for you to use regular 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. So all you have to do is cut it into leave it at the 11-inch, but cut it down to 6 inches wide to fit through the Cuttlebug opening. And there I used cream color paper, or it's actually the ivory cardstock from Staples, and I cut that in my Cuttlebug. Then I used some leftover papers that I had. Let me see if I have any scraps left. Right here. And that's King Company's Que Sera Sera. I've had the same sheet of paper kicking around. This was a 12 by 12, and it's made, see, this is the reason why I don't throw out even little scraps, because you can make all sorts of little things. So I freehand cut this little double tag with the ivory paper and the pattern paper, and put an eyelet in, and attached this very pretty pink tulip seam binding. And I'll have a full list of all the Wilder Crafts products in the description, as well as a link to my blog where the entire recipe, including all of the various products that I used, and links whenever possible. So I'll have that link to my blog in the description. So I used a plethora of flowers, and as you could see, the paper was pink with green and just a tinge of some orange. So I grabbed the orange, and the primary reason is because I had some of this packing material, which I received from Fiskars when I got my signature scissors. So I held on to it because I thought, well, I could definitely recycle that or upcycle that for something else. So that's what I did. But let me just show you. The Lifestyle Crafts die comes with not just the bakery box die, but also these little labels. So there's 2 nesting labels, and then there's 2 of these, a little oval and the decorative one. And I use the 2 nesting ones again in the ivory and in the pattern paper. And then on top of it, I attached one of these very pretty cameos, and it's pearlescent mauve pink, which would match the paper perfectly. And this is the smaller size. There's also this larger size available. Let me show you the 2 of them next to each other so you could see them for comparison. So I put that, and these are on dimensional foam, so it gives you a little bit of depth because I didn't want them to be too flat next to all of these flowers. So these orange large roses are from this assortment pack. There are 5 of each color. I think there's 10 colors, so you have 15 a pack. So I used 3 of the larger ones. Then I also used these adorable sweetheart blooms, which are also from an assortment pack, and they're really sweet and dainty, and they're a wonderful filler flower. And then in addition, I also used these itty bitty little 10mm open roses. They're not buds, they're the full roses, and those are also from an assortment pack with various colors. And sorry about the glare. If you don't want to go kind of fancy schmancy rose route, you can always pick up some aster daisies, which also come in assortment of colors. Match very nicely here as well. Let's see, did I show you all? And then the last thing that I did is I used one of these little stick pin leaves, which is from the Daisy Wheel of Leaves, which comes in, I think, 6 different colors. There's also pear-shaped flowers and hearts. Hearts I used for a Valentine's project. So there, I used orange. So let me show you what's inside, obviously, when you're doing yours. And you can put the guest's name on here, maybe with tiny type letters, something like that. So it opens up like this. It's a fully functioning little box. And look, I have one of my chicken's eggs inside, nestled quite nicely, and it's actually a green egg. I know it looks a little bit like it's cream because it matches the ivory, but it's a nice depth box. This size fits Ghirardelli squares, just in case you're looking for maybe a box, favor box for a wedding. That would work really nicely too. So the way that I attach the box, the flaps poke into each other. I did add red line tape because I knew this box was going to be open and closed. Oh, sorry about that. Open and close and open and close. So I used red line tape, which is very sturdy. And I added that to the flaps and then just pushed down. So there's my little, and this is from Nana Janet, this green egg. The blue ones are from Nugget. So there you go. There's my little favor box, which could work as a very nice seating favor for your Easter dinner. As always, if you have any questions, please don't forget to ask. Don't forget to thumbs up. Feel free to share if you feel your friends would like to see this. You can post this on Facebook, your blog. You can tweet this out. That would be greatly appreciated. There you go. Thanks for watching, everyone.